Tourists often leave Rome feeling like they've missed out. They rush from site to site, fight crowds, and end up stressed instead of amazed. But it doesn't have to be that way. Our 7-day Rome itinerary solves these common problems. We'll show you how to see all the major sites and hidden gems, avoid the crowds, and truly enjoy your trip. With our tips, you'll leave Rome feeling like you've truly experienced the city, not just checked off a list. Day 1. Vatican City and Ancient Rome. Welcome to Day 1 of our Rome adventure. We're kicking things off with a bang, exploring two of the city's most iconic areas, Vatican City and Ancient Rome. This day is packed with unforgettable sights and experiences. Rise and shine early for a breathtaking sunrise view of St. Peter's Square. As the first light of day hits the magnificent basilica, golden rays dance across the ancient stones, casting long shadows and illuminating the famous colonnade. The cool morning air carries the faint scent of fresh espresso, creating a truly magical atmosphere. Next, we're heading to the Vatican Museums and Sistine Chapel. Book early access tickets to beat the rush and have these incredible spaces almost to yourself. Inside, explore the often overlooked Gallery of Maps and the Raphael rooms. These hidden treasures offer a quieter, more intimate experience away from the main crowds. After lunch, we're jumping back in time to ancient Rome. The Colosseum is our main stop, but we're opting for a Twilight tour. As the sun sets, the Colosseum takes on a golden glow, its arches and corridors cast in dramatic light and shadow. This unique perspective allows you to imagine the ancient spectacles that once took place here. For lunch, try a local favorite, suppli, crispy rice balls filled with mozzarella and tomato sauce. They're the perfect quick bite to keep you energized for the afternoon. Now for the practical stuff. Rome's metro is reliable and will get you from the Vatican to the Colosseum in about 20 minutes. Expect to spend around €30 for the Vatican Museums and Sistine Chapel, and about €20 for the Colosseum tour. Add in some money for meals and you're looking at a total of about €80 to €100 for the day. One last tip. Wear comfortable shoes. You'll be doing a lot of walking, and Rome's cobblestone streets can be tricky to navigate. Also, bring a water bottle. Rome has plenty of public fountains where you can refill for free. Day 2. Trastevere and Jewish Ghetto. Transitioning from the grandeur of Rome's ancient monuments, we're now exploring the intimate charm of Trastevere, a neighborhood that captures the city's soul. Just across the Tiber River, Trastevere's winding cobblestone streets and medieval architecture offer a stark contrast to yesterday's experiences. As morning breaks, the aroma of fresh pastries fills the air. Local bakeries buzz with activity, preparing for the day ahead. Begin your morning with a cappuccino and cornetto at a nearby cafe, watching the neighborhood spring to life around you. Trastevere is a haven for food lovers and artists alike. As you wander, you'll discover small galleries and workshops tucked away in unexpected corners. You might stumble upon a painter working on a landscape of Roman rooftops or a sculptor shaping clay into delicate forms. Many artists welcome visitors, eager to share their creative process. We're now crossing into the Jewish Ghetto, one of Europe's oldest. Established in 1555, this area brims with history and culture. The Great Synagogue of Rome stands as a symbol of resilience. As you walk through the narrow streets, you'll notice how the architecture changes, telling the story of centuries gone by. The Jewish Ghetto is also a culinary hotspot, blending Jewish and Roman traditions. A food tour through Trastevere and the Jewish Ghetto will introduce you to local specialties. You'll taste carciofi alla giudaia, Jewish-style fried artichokes, and porchetta, roast pork, learning how these two neighborhoods have influenced each other's cuisines over time. As the day winds down, we're heading to a rooftop bar for a sunset aperitivo. Sipping a spritz while overlooking the city, you'll see Rome in a new light. The golden hour bathes the terracotta roofs in warm hues, with yesterday's landmarks visible in the distance, now familiar friends on the horizon. Day 3. Piazza hopping and underground Rome. As the sun rises on Day 3, Rome's hidden layers are calling out to be explored. Today, we're going beyond the surface to uncover the city's secrets, both above and below ground. We start our morning at the iconic Café Greco near the Spanish Steps. This historic coffee house has been serving up espresso since 1760. Step inside and breathe in the rich aroma of freshly ground beans. The golden light filters through tall windows, illuminating the worn marble tables where literary giants like Goethe and Byron once sat. Sip your cappuccino slowly. You're drinking in centuries of Roman culture. With caffeine coursing through our veins, we set off on a walking tour of Rome's famous piazzas. Our first stop is Piazza Navona, a bustling square that was once the stadium of Domitian. As you admire Bernini's Fountain of the Four Rivers, try to picture the chariot races that took place here nearly 2,000 years ago. But the real excitement begins when we descend beneath the city streets. Have you ever wondered what lies hidden in Rome's depths? Our first underground adventure takes us to the Capuchin Crypt. Here, the bones of 4,000 Capuchin friars are arranged in intricate patterns, a haunting reminder of life's fleeting nature. Next, we visit the Basilica di San Clemente, a three-tiered complex that's like a time machine through Roman history. We'll start in the 12th century church, then descend to a 4th century basilica, and finally, a 1st century Roman house. With each level, you'll feel the weight of centuries pressing in around you. As evening approaches, we emerge back into the light for an aperitivo at a local wine bar. But don't get too comfortable. We're about to embark on a ghost tour that will reveal Rome's spookier side. You'll hear tales of unsolved mysteries and unexplained phenomena that add a thrilling dimension to the city's rich history. We cap off the night with a sweet treat at Il Gelato di San Crispino, a favorite among locals. Their artisanal approach and high-quality ingredients make for a truly unforgettable gelato experience. Pro tip, when exploring Rome's underground sites, bring a light jacket. It can get chilly down there. Day 4, Art and Gardens. Ever wondered what it's like to stand face-to-face with Bernini's lifelike sculptures or Caravaggio's dramatic paintings? Day 4 in Rome is all about discovering the city's artistic treasures. We'll start our morning in the tranquil Via Borghese gardens, sipping coffee and mapping out our art-filled adventure. Our first destination is the Galleria Borghese, a treasure trove of Renaissance and Baroque pieces. Remember to book your timed entry tickets well in advance. For the best experience, aim for early morning or late afternoon visits when crowds are thinner. Keep an eye out for Bernini sculptures. They're so lifelike you might expect them to start moving. Next, we'll explore Palazzo Barberini, often overlooked by tourists. This Baroque palace houses some of Caravaggio's most famous works. The building itself is a masterpiece, designed by renowned architects like Bernini and Borromini. For a more intimate art experience, head to Galleria Doria Pemphilj. This private collection feels like stepping into a noble Roman family's home. You can enjoy works by Caravaggio and Velázquez without the crowds. As evening approaches, we have a special treat, a night tour of Palazzo al Temps. These tours often include special events or exhibitions, making each visit unique. To optimize your art-filled day, start at Galleria Borghese, then move to Palazzo Barberini, followed by Galleria Doria Pemphilj. End your evening at Palazzo al Temps for the night tour. We'll conclude our day with a nighttime stroll through Rome's illuminated ruins. As the ancient stones glow in the darkness, you'll see the city's past and present blend in a truly magical way. Day 5, Culinary Rome. As the sun sets on our art-filled adventure, Rome's culinary scene beckons. The city's soul isn't just in its ancient ruins or masterpieces, it's in the simmering pots of pasta and the aromatic espresso that fuels Roman life. We're trading paintbrushes for forks and embarking on a taste journey that will reveal the true heart of the eternal city. Our day kicks off at Mercato Trionfale, one of Rome's oldest and largest markets. This bustling hub has been the cornerstone of local food culture for generations. As you wander through the stalls, the vibrant colors of fresh produce and the pungent aroma of local cheeses will awaken your senses. It's the perfect place to sample some Roman breakfast treats and pick up ingredients for our next adventure. From the market, we're heading to a cooking class where you'll learn the art of traditional pasta making. In Italy, pasta making is a cherished cultural tradition. You'll discover the secrets behind classic Roman dishes like cacio e pepe and carbonara. As you mix, knead, and shape the dough, you'll gain a new appreciation for the craftsmanship behind every plate of pasta you've enjoyed in Rome. After working up an appetite, we'll put our new skills to the test and enjoy a communal meal with our fellow cooks. It's a chance to savor the fruits of our labor and experience the importance of shared meals in Italian culture. In the afternoon, we'll explore some of Rome's best local trattorias. To spot authentic eateries, look for handwritten menus in Italian and a bustling local crowd. Places like Trattoria de Enzo al 29 in Trastevere and Osteria Angelino del 1899 are beloved by locals for their authentic dishes and cozy atmospheres. As evening falls, we're in for a treat with a food tour in Testaccio, the beating heart of Rome's culinary scene. This neighborhood, built on a hill of ancient broken pottery, is where many of Rome's iconic dishes were born. You'll taste your way through local markets and traditional eateries, learning the history behind each bite. We'll cap off the night with a visit to one of Rome's trendy speakeasy bars. Places like Jerry Thomas Speakeasy or Drink Kong offer a modern twist on classic cocktails, showcasing how Rome blends tradition with innovation. Day 6. Ancient Appian Way and Catacombs. After exploring Rome's culinary delights, we're switching gears to uncover the city's ancient roots. Day 6 takes us on a journey along the Appian Way, a road that's been around since 312 BC. The ancient path connects you directly to the Roman Empire, letting you walk in the footsteps of countless historical figures. We're starting our day with a bike ride along this historic route. As you pedal past ancient monuments and crumbling ruins, you'll feel the weight of history all around you. It's a unique way to experience Rome's countryside and get a break from the busy city streets. Pro tip, you can easily rent bikes near the starting point of the Appian Way. Next, we're going underground to explore Rome's catacombs. These ancient burial grounds are like a hidden city beneath our feet. The catacombs of San Callisto and San Sebastiano are packed with centuries of history and mystery. As you wander through the dimly lit tunnels, you'll see ancient Christian artwork and learn about early Christianity in Rome. After our underground adventure, we're heading to Ostia Antica. This ancient Roman port city is often overlooked by tourists, which means you can explore without fighting crowds. While Pompeii offers a snapshot frozen in time, Ostia Antica shows the evolution of a city over centuries. You'll walk down ancient streets, peek into old shops, and maybe even catch a show at the ancient theater. We're ending our day with a sunset picnic at Aqueduct Park. As you munch on some local treats, you'll be surrounded by the remains of ancient Roman engineering. These massive structures once carried water into the city, and now they're the perfect backdrop for a relaxing evening. This day is all about connecting Rome's past and present. You'll see how the ancient roads and aqueducts shaped the city we know today. It's a chance to step off the beaten path and experience a side of Rome that many visitors miss, giving you a deeper understanding of this incredible city. Day 7. Modern Rome, the Ur District. Our final day takes us to a side of Rome rarely seen by tourists, the Ur District, a striking contrast to the ancient city we've explored. Located in Rome's southern outskirts, Ur was originally planned for the 1942 World Exhibition under Mussolini's regime. Today, it stands as a bold example of Italian rationalist architecture with its geometric designs and futuristic vision. Start your day by taking Metro Line B to your Palasport station. Your first stop is the Palazzo della Civiltà Italiana, also known as the Square Colosseum. Now, Fendi's global headquarters, its stark white facade and identical arched windows create a mesmerizing geometric pattern. Entry is free, but take time to admire its monumental design, which epitomizes the district's architectural style. Next, visit the Museo Nazionale della Civiltà Romana. Entry 10 to 15 euros. This museum offers fascinating exhibits on the district's history and Mussolini's vision of a modern Rome. You'll gain deeper insights into how Ur was designed to rival the grandeur of the ancient empire. Stroll along the district's wide, symmetrical boulevards lined with imposing buildings that exude a sense of monumentality. Unlike the winding streets of historic Rome, Ur feels deliberate and futuristic. For lunch, stop at one of the district's modern cafes, budget 20 to 30 euros. The area has evolved into a vibrant business and residential hub, blending historical significance and contemporary life. As the afternoon light hits the white marble and geometric structures, you'll see a different side of Rome, one of bold lines and ambitious vision. For dinner, head to Ristorante Quadrato, located inside the Palazzo della Civiltà Italiana. Budget 50 to 70 euros per person. This restaurant offers a unique dining experience with a tasting menu of contemporary Italian dishes that reflect the district's innovative spirit. After dinner, take a twilight walk through the district. The illuminated buildings create a cinematic atmosphere, and the Museo Nazionale della Civiltà Romana offers evening hours, allowing you to explore its exhibits under soft lighting. End your day at the Laghetto degli Ur, a small lake surrounded by modernist buildings. Locals gather here in the evening, creating a peaceful ambiance. Grab a gelato from a nearby cafe and watch the sunset paint the geometric structures in warm hues. As the evening winds down, consider taking a taxi back to your hotel, as public transport can be less frequent at night. This final day offers a fresh perspective on Rome, blending history, architecture, and modern life. A perfect conclusion to your 7-day journey through the Eternal City. As we wrap up our week in Rome, it's clear that this city is more than just its famous landmarks. We've explored hidden corners, tasted authentic flavors, and uncovered secrets that many tourists miss. Rome isn't just a collection of ancient ruins and art galleries, it's a living, breathing city with endless layers to discover. Remember, the best way to experience Rome is to mix the iconic sights with local experiences. Don't be afraid to wander off the beaten path, try that tiny trattoria, or chat with locals in a neighborhood piazza. Every street and every interaction has a story to tell. We hope this guide helps you create your own unforgettable Roman holiday. If you're looking for more travel itineraries and insider tips, check out our Istanbul video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you next week here at Itinerary Insiders.